Who are you?
Nina.
And what are we doing?
Oh, we're working towards me being able to skydive all alone.
Without me.
Without having to carry him around with me.
Cool. And who's he?
That's Angus. He's my sky god.
What do we call him? The
Tandem instructor.
strap-on instructor.
Strap-on instructor.
Right on.
I'm her strap.
Biological
Yes.
flight computer.
Well, what jump is this? You guys have been working on your tandems for.
This is my fourth.
This is tandem number 4.
Yes.
Okay.
And what we're working on in this one is further enhancing our canopy control skills, our parachute control skills, and we're going to do a couple of controlled on-heading turns.
Okay.
And we're going to do one practice for it because we got a slightly new setup on the tandem arms. So.
Okay. Now, how does this whole rigging system work with?
Pretty good.
With the leg system. If you guys want to quickly go over it, explain how it works.
So what we're doing, this is a temporary measure actually, what we've got here, but it's going to replicate what we're going to do in the long term.
Okay.
This particular strap is going to go around his legs.
Okay.
It's just an adapted seat belt. And pull that underneath. Yeah.
Oh, you're using.
Okay, so that in the plane before we leave, we'll hook that up. It's got an elaborate safety lock system that we like to call duct tape.
Speed tape.
Yeah, and then this particular strap here will allow Mina to
Arch. It's long enough that it doesn't interfere with the arch.
Okay.
And then when it's time to get ready for landing,
Yep.
after the parachute's open, what we're going to do is
then I
pull
can
that up
pull that up.
and keep her legs hoisted up for the landing.
Perfect.
And then now that
It's holding the legs
so
up.
I can decide. It's a daisy chain from mountain climbing, so you have a bunch of different loops on here. So
you can
you
pick any
decide
position
you
you want.
pick any position you want.
And you're using just a nice big
And then
weighted carabiner right
it's
there.
locking, so once
Nothing
it's
gets
in,
snagged on it.
it can't. Nothing can open it.
Perfect. All right. We'll see you guys in the sky.
He's got built into his
Cool.
pants.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. If there's no coincidence, I've come. And I can die when I'm done. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy.
Okay. Explain to me how the ratcheting system came up. How did it work out to pull up?
It worked really fine. It took me a little bit longer than I anticipated initially because the mistake I made was I locked this on the way up. So but this part worked. It was beautiful. It was so easy to pull up my legs.
Big difference.
The only thing was that I had to hold this
And unscrew it.
unlock it. So I have to remember, make sure unlock it, and then it was so quick. That's it. That's how it took. What, 2 seconds? to
So
complete.
on a scale of 1 to 10, compared to the other system you guys were using where you had to physically pull your legs up to do it?
This is 10, and that was 4 or 5.
Way easier.
Because when I had to reach down, first of all, it was a matter of reaching, and if I couldn't get it on that second pull, I was afraid I couldn't have done it on the third pull. But this was so easy because I didn't have to reach anywhere. I just hold someplace and start yanking my legs up.
Good pull. Bang on. Cool.
Want to declare too soon though.
We'll see you guys in a couple.